How important it is now for our society and all of humanity to have a high level of culture, morality, high ethical relations, the highest, purest philosophy, a high level of knowledge, understanding, and depth of self-awareness. It's so important. And let's dream a little. What would our lives be like if this were really present in our society? If every day we were not faced with fear, rudeness, and ignorance, when in the store children called their parents, "Old man, old woman, what are you doing, old man? What do you want there, old woman?" This is how they address their parents. Of course, listening to this, it's immediately clear, let's say, the worldview of such a young man. It's immediately clear who this person is and what can be expected from him. Of course, my friends, it is the planet that is leading to degradation. But if a person realizes that the highest impulse of his evolution is his inner state, his upbringing, first of all, his pure morality, right relationships, respect for elders, love for people, understanding of children, paying attention to their children, where parents do not run away from their children, do not push them somewhere for someone to raise them, a school or a kindergarten, although this should be done directly by the parents who gave birth to these children. Now, if only this wasn't the case, life would have been wonderful. You know, such a word as war would disappear from the understanding and consciousness of people. Such a state as fear would also disappear. And we in our center, the Center for Personal Development, are precisely engaged in cultivating and nurturing philosophy, high culture, morality, purity, honesty, and awareness. But we instill these states thanks to the highest knowledge and understanding of ourselves as humans and life around us. My students understand what is happening everywhere and why, who is causing it, and what the reasons are. They skillfully manage their lives and can remove these reasons, and this is wonderful. Of course, this makes us happy as leaders, but we are sad that still a small number of people, compared to 8 billion, are engaged in self-development and self-improvement. Still, most people remain ignoramuses, boors, people with a low level of morality and inner state of mind. But they also have souls. Their souls also want self-development, and they also want to return to where everything came from. Have you ever wondered, friends, why many people strive for stability? They want stability, they want to achieve some kind of state of life, and they want this state of stable life to last forever. Have you ever wondered where this desire comes from? In general, this never happens to a person, never. Life is a process of change, and no matter how stable it is, life still brings changes every day. That is, no one lives in a stable state, absolutely no one. But nevertheless, most people want this stability. Where does a person get this condition? Tell you where? Every person, the soul of every person, initially came from the level of paradise. You were all splashed out, thrown out of the level of paradise above, during the explosion, during the formation of the universe. Your souls flew out of this greatest source of stability and began their stage of evolution. Therefore, inside you, in your soul, there is a memory that stability does exist, that there are certain states of stability and bliss out there somewhere. You don't yet understand where, but you all want it, and you are all looking for this stability. So, stability and a state of calm, balance, and contentment in eternity, this is your state of soul. All people who have souls, all people who understand their souls, want stability. They strive for this stability. Even when accomplishing great tasks, they still want everything to be smooth in their lives. This is your memory of heavenly life, and this is your incentive, the incentive to return again to where you all came from. You left the level of paradise, and you all return to heaven. My friends, cultivate a high level of culture in yourself. You know, you are always trying to find something, some kind of knowledge, truth, methods that are so secret. Yes, this is all there. They exist. This is the process of managing life. But this is not the main thing. The main thing is to comply with these methods, because giving a method to an ignorant person is like giving a monkey a grenade. It is very harmful, and it will have very serious destructive consequences. All that the world needs, all that people need now, is to work on themselves and cultivate a high level of ethics, morality, and philosophy, to study themselves, to study the world around them, subtle matter, to study and understand the work of even their internal organs. Yes, my friends, not all people know this about themselves. Therefore, education, high level of philosophy, morality, and purity will save this world and create a new reality for all of us. And you and I are already participating in this today.